What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another live stream video. Today we're testing out our JDC Week 2 deck, which I'm really excited about, the gameplay of which is going to be up with Doug on live stream this evening. Don't know the exact time, but it will be after 7 p.m. Eastern, probably closer to 8, so just a heads up there. But really excited to be testing this one out. So if you don't know, the JDC is our Jank deck competition. It is what we have set up with a few other content creators who are really fun and awesome to be working with. And essentially, the goal is to build silly decks based around specific themes every single week. This week's theme was Obscure Tribes. So we had a lot of different options. Crabs was on the table for the Charlotte Crabs, but I opted instead to go for Ooze, which I thought would be a really fun idea. So MTG Strategist, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Really happy to have you here. So this deck is really interesting for a lot of reasons. As you can tell, we do have a number of oozes here. Biogenic Ooze at the very top end. Great way to kind of spread out the board and just put a lot of counters on stuff. Oran-Rief Ooze is one of the new ones from Zendikar Rising, which is absolutely powerful in this deck. We do focus very heavily around 1/1 counters, and this is a great way to do it. Swanstorm, welcome, my friend. Happy to have you here. And then, of course, we also have Scavenging Ooze as a way to eat cards out of the graveyard, gain a little bit of life back, and then in addition, put some counters on it. But this isn't just an Ooze deck, so part of the stipulation is that we didn't necessarily just have to have Oozes in the deck or anything like that. We could kind of build it around those, but then ideally fix it up and do whatever we needed to do with it. So I went very heavy into the 1/1 counters theme. And as such, we have got some interesting stuff. So our backup plan, aside from just beating face with Oozes, is Simic Ascendancy, which is just super interesting. So the idea here is to get 20 or more 1/1 counters on Simic Ascendancy, excuse me. If you can do that, but then on your next upkeep you win the game, which is awesome. Now, how do we do that? That's a very good question. The way we do that is actually with an infinite combo. So we do have an infinite combo built into this deck, excuse me. This is a pretty common one. Leyline of Abundance, first of all, needs to be out on the field. You need to have Incubation Druid and have a 1/1 counter on it. Thankfully, we don't have to adapt it to necessarily get that 1/1 counter. We've got a lot of ways in the main deck between Luminarch Aspirant as well as the Ooze here to kind of drop 1/1 counters on it. Which just makes it a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. And then we place the Gauntlets on the Incubation Druid, which then allows it to tap for 4 mana and untap for 3 mana, netting at least 1 mana every time. If you've got more ley lines out or anything like that, then obviously that increases. So the idea here is we generate infinite mana. We either throw a bunch of counters on everything with the Leyline of Abundance, which is kind of the easiest way to do it, or we go really ham on the Biogenic Ooze and just make a ton of copies and eventually win that way. To double up on the counters here, we do have Branching Evolution. This is just a really sweet card, and it really does a lot of work in this deck. For 3 mana, you double the number of 1/1 counters that you put on any of your stuff, which is ridiculous. So we do have 4 of those as engine pieces, and then we do have one of the new cards from Rising, Inscription of Abundance, which is a really sweet card. It's very versatile, very flexible. You can do a lot with it. It does put 1/1 counters on things. It also gains some life, and then it can fight off a creature if we need it to. So that's kind of the deck. Really interesting. We can also put counters on things with Simic Ascendancy if need be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So the idea is pretty much to beat face with Oozes or Simic Ascendancy for the win. We do run 24 lands here. Pretty straightforward land base, nothing too exciting there. So we do have a sideboard, but we're going to be running in best of 1 just to test it out and just see how it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is going to be a fun one. Save and exit. All right, let's do it, guys. I don't have high hopes for this. I have played a little bit on the ladder with this deck, and it's not done too bad, surprisingly. I was very surprised, actually, that we did okay with it, so I'm hoping we can get a couple wins. That infinite combo, I'm just going to warn you now, takes a lot of time, and if people do not just immediately concede, which is kind of the norm, that's very frustrating. Do we keep this? I'm actually going to say no. This we will. We can drop an Ascendancy. We got Leyline out now. That's great. Strategist and Swanstorm, welcome guys. Really happy to have you here. I hope you have been enjoying the live streams. It's great to be hanging out with you. I hope you're having a good week. I know we're on the middle of the week. We're on Wednesday. It's hump day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Tell me something that's exciting that is going on in your world right now. Strategist, if you go infinite on me, you're gonna have to keep tapping. I turn into a small person when you try to kill me. I completely understand. A lot of people don't just concede right away, which is a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what that's part of the deck. I think with Doug it might be a little bit different, but we will probably try and demonstrate the combo if we can get it at least once, so should be pretty fun. All right, let's do this, let's do this. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm actually not going to attack here. I could trade that off, but I don't really want to. Might have been better, honestly, to put the counter here, but I'm trying to get the Luminarch out of burn range. Ah, didn't work. That's okay. Well done. Okay. Worth noting, do not believe we're going to win very many games, but we got to try, right? Ziggy here, dude. Yes, Rachel, welcome. How's it going? We're testing out the deck, and it's really going well. Let me tell you. I guess we can. Let's wait just in case. We will attack here. All right. How's it going, Rachel? What you up to today? Have you and Alex scheduled your game yet? Just out of curiosity. Right? Look at the ooze. It's amazing. Really happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll be on for probably about an hour. We'll see. Again, another little lunch break stream, so we'll see. So yours is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, yeah, guys, go check out both Lady Ziggy as well as Proxy the Goat. They will be doing their stream tomorrow. Rachel, thanks for popping in and letting everybody know. I think that's going to be a really fun one too. You picked horrors, if I'm not mistaken, which is going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see what you come up with there. And Alex picked Thopters. Thopters is an odd one. Oh, Proxy's here too. Heck yes. Guys, welcome. We're gonna let this pass. Just such a good idea. Guys, I need you to fight in the chat. I need you to fight. You gotta make it even jankier. Is that really necessary? Oh, I wish we had gotten a land. I don't like this. Really don't like this. All right, let's see. Proxy, or Alex, I should say. How's your deck coming, buddy? Is it awesome? Because I'm really excited to see it. The Thopters deck looks really interesting, so I'm very curious to see what you come up with there. Okay. Chances are we're just gonna die here, but we're gonna do the best part we can. How much you want to bet we die next turn? Oh, look, the land that we needed. All right, gonna concede out. That's fine. I hope Doug's not hanging out in here because I want it to be a surprise for Doug that we've got infinite combos in our deck and things like that. That first game did not go well, as it turns out. Let's jump into game 2. Guys, how's your week going? Talk to me. What what is something you have accomplished this week that you are super, super excited about? Give me something awesome. Should we keep this on the basis that we've got 2 ley lines? Sure. Can only go well, right? This is like the worst keep in the world. This should not be what we keep, but we're doing it. Tell me something you're really excited about this week. So tell me something you've accomplished this week that you're super excited about. I can tell you we've revamped our stream layout a little bit, as you can tell. It's still a work in progress. I'm still working on getting a few things kind of into hopefully up quality and that kind of stuff. But, whoops. But I am very happy with overall how it looks. It's a little bit cleaner, which I appreciate. I like good, clean fun. I've been talking to the host of next year's MTG CCAs. So happy to be outsourcing the host position. Nice, strategist. That is cool. So you're outsourcing the host position. So do you have like specific people already? Am I understanding correctly in that you're getting somebody completely outside to be coming in? So do you have somebody already lined up, and like how's that going? Or am I not understanding correctly? Because that is definitely a possibility. Worth noting, we do kind of have the combo here. We're almost there. Let's do this. Rip arrow, yeah, tell me about it. Moving's been going well. Alex, the new card's coming out. Dude, Alex, I hope that your move is going well. I'm really happy that you were able to do that. That's awesome. Let's put a counter here. All right. Yes, got 2 hosts. I'm not going to announce who they are until we're closer, just in case something comes up. Strategist, please keep me posted. I would absolutely love to see what you've got going on there. That would be very, very cool. I don't know much about, I'll be honest, I'm very hyper focused on JDC and things like that right now, so I apologize. I'm not super aware of a whole lot going on outside of that, but I would certainly love to, so please keep me posted. Strategist, we need to work together sometime also, just in general. That'd be fun. All right. So, there is a world where we win on our next upkeep. So here's how this combo works, by the way. We do this. We untap for 3. We do this. We untap. Absolutely. I made a Twitter something about updates for the awards. You know I'm always down to play. Strategist, let's do it. Let's so we're talking about bringing the podcast back, which isn't something that we've done for, unfortunately, a while, just due to busy schedules, things like that. But especially after the JDC, that's definitely a goal of ours. We should have you on a podcast as a guest if you would like to jump in that. Be really fun. But I'm doing this, by the way, on my turn to make sure that they don't have untapped mana. So if they can deal with the Incubation Druid, it doesn't actually matter. Heck yes, let's do it. That'll be a fun time. Thank you guys, by the way, again for hanging out. We really appreciate it. It's great to have you here. If you're not already following, please make sure to follow. We do have some goals. We're working on meeting affiliate right now, so we'd certainly appreciate the help. Would certainly mean a lot to us. Yeah, so this is the annoying part of this deck, by the way, where you just have to keep tapping and untapping. It's not very fun, I'll be honest, but it does work. It's very effective. So there is a world where we win next turn. Let's hope, though. And actually, to make this a little quicker, let's go ahead and play this out. So if we do this, get 2 1/1 counters, 2 counters there. Do it again. The potency of this deck is quite fun. All right, we are up to 9. Keep going. Whoops. All right, they gave up. Cool. We got the win, guys. We did it. We're so cool. That's not true. All right. All right. Thank you, Alex. Yes, it worked. It was beautiful. Let's jump into game 3. Let's see how we do. I really like this deck, actually. This combo is nothing new, but it's really fun. Oh, let's open up this phenomenal Theros pack. I really wish they wouldn't give out past packs, though. This is a little boring. I've already seen most of that, if not all of that set. All right, let's go to game 3. All right, I've only been live for like 17 minutes. Goes by quick. Streaming goes by quick, guys. I'm still getting used to it, but man. Sorry if we drop frames or anything like that. It looks like we might be a little. This is an interesting hand, but I'm not gonna keep it. Like, yes-ish. I mean, we still need 2 cards for the combo, but let's give this a shot. It's not ideal. At least it does something. We have to hope we don't die. Dude, hotel Wi-Fi is the worst. And Alex, yeah. That's what I'm learning. I didn't know how quickly streaming goes by until I started. But it's great to be here. It's great to be hanging out live with you guys. I think this kind of content obviously lends itself pretty well for it. So it's nice to be able to do this, and I certainly appreciate everybody coming to hang out. I am going to take that damage, and let's go ahead and play a Leyline here. Let's just get set up. Strategist, you're on hotel Wi-Fi, so where are you at the moment, if I may ask? Are you in somewhere super interesting? I hope that you are. Oh, we have another. So, like, Rhode Island, an exotic place. That's really funny. Let's do this. Rhode Island. That's funny. So this is just a gate stack. So we do need to win pretty quickly here. I'm gonna do this, actually. I'm just gonna keep myself set up nicely. Because I think against this kind of deck, that's gonna be really crucial. What are you in Rhode Island for? If I may ask, if I may be so bold. I'm loving this copyright-free playlist too. Have you seen the Walking Dead set? Yeah, Alex, I have. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. I know a lot of people really don't like it. I kind of get it, if I'm honest, but I don't know. It's interesting, to say the least. Let's do this and let's do this. Let's just get things moving forward. You're there for work. Ugh, I hate traveling for work. I have to do that from time to time. Obviously not this year, but I had to do that. And it's really fun sounding on paper because it's like, hey, you get to go to all these exotic places. I was actually not Rhode Island, unfortunately. But I was fortunate enough to get to go to places like Germany, places like South Korea, that kind of stuff. It was really fun, but I worked the whole time. Like, it wasn't like it was the most extravagant thing in the world by any means. Turn the music down just a hair. So it's really cool to see those places, but like, it wasn't that exciting. Maybe I turned it down too low. Sorry, guys. Let's, like right there. All right, Gates Ablaze. That is a very annoying card, but that's also why I played Biogenic Ooze and not the Incubation Druid here. All right, they're down to 1 card. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Let's see if we can get the win. Uro. Sure. Yeah, dude, I have been in that position a lot. I had to go to Indianapolis for a summit meeting on a web platform. That was so not fun. But we basically had a lot of downtime in between. Yeah, they got us with mazes in. Well done, opponent. And so I played so much Arena, and at that time Amonkhet had just released. And it was still on MTGO, I believe. And so my partner at the time, Will, who still is like a partner for the channel and everything, he's not able to do a lot right now because he's very focused on his baby at the moment, which makes sense. He's got a family, he's doing a lot. But he and I would like jump on and draft, and we drafted the coolest mono red list in Amonkhet. We ran like 3 flings and we won, like we went undefeated because we would just fling every single time. It was really fun though. We had a great time with it. You know, let's try. This is ambitious, we know that. So let's just give it a shot. Perfect. As an uncle to, is that 2.5 newborn girls? They're a lot of work, so it makes sense. Oops, nope, we need to do this. Being a father is 10 times worse, I imagine. Yeah, Alex, you know Will. One isn't born yet, that makes sense. You know Will, we've all cubed and hung out before, it's a good time. I did actually get to see Will, and I'm gonna go see Will this weekend. We're gonna have a really fun time. I don't know if anybody here plays disc golf, but it's a sport that I say sport loosely, but it's an activity that I thoroughly enjoy. My fiance and I both like to go play now. And Alex, you used to play? I didn't know that. And so we're planning to go with Will and his wife this weekend, which I'm, again, very excited about. I think it's going to be a good time. I love playing some disc golf. It's just a fun time. You do want to get counters on like pretty much everything. So that's why I know I could deal 1 more point of damage if I wanted to, but I want to make sure I get the counter on everything. Arguably, it would make sense to wait and put the Luminarch Aspirant counter on there, but it doesn't really matter. It's very interesting. All right, we win. Sister's Ex-Husband, I used to play. I still like it. Just don't get the opportunity often. Alex, you should come play sometime. I know you're busy with like move and stuff, and obviously we have JDC and all that kind of stuff, but sometime when you are available, we should go and play. If you and me just want to go, we can get Will if you'd like. We can have a grand old time. Absolutely love playing disc golf. I'm not very good at it, but it's a fun activity. I hesitate to call it a sport, but it is very fun. I'm gonna nix this hand. I don't know what game we're on. I think it's like 4 or 5, maybe. I don't know. Also hesitate to call sport. Yeah, dude. Let's keep. I think I'm gonna put. I don't want to put that back. Let's actually put the Simic Ascendancy back. I know that seems terrible, but I think that that's the better pick, honestly. It's going to be too slow if this is mono red. Again, just want to have it, or take a moment to thank everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate it. We're kind of churning through these games pretty quickly here, but we'll stick on for a little bit longer. Really would appreciate anybody who is not already. If you would like to follow, we'd certainly appreciate it. Also, heads up, Patreon rewards are about to swap out. We're about to get new stuff for the month of October, and holy crap, do we have a cool month coming up for these. We've just got some really cool stuff. I believe, actually, I can tell you. The list will be as follows. We have got Force of Will proxy, we've got the Volcanic Island proxy, and we have the Zakama proxy. Zakama was very, very close to not winning it for quite a while, but I checked just today, and it actually beat out Badlands, I believe, was the other option. So, really, really cool. Let's just do this. I'll throw a counter here. Free spells always kind of just feel powerful. You are exactly right, Alex. This is just ping to death deck. I hate this deck. It's very annoying. Thankfully we can outpace it, but it might be a bit rough in this matchup. Let's go green. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm willing to make this trade if they want to do that. Okay. They didn't. It's fine by me. That does mean they're going to get a attack in here with the Pyromancer, which is kind of annoying, but worse things have happened. Yep. Prepare to get pinged. Resolve. I'm probably not gonna, I mean, I'll eat something here, but it's not gonna be very worth it. Let's just go ahead and do it now. If nothing else, it just keeps us from having to deal with the proc. All right, well, chances are we lose. I think next turn we're definitely gonna die, so they get a swing in here. Lamp, no, we have not quite hit 50. I think we're at 43, which is not bad. We certainly appreciate everybody being a part of this, so can't be too upset about it. Like, we can attack him, but it really doesn't matter, I don't think. Could have put a 1/1 counter here and then done that, but it just doesn't seem. We're super dead here. Yeah, we're getting close to that mark, but we're not quite there yet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and concede they've got it. Yeah, I kind of redid the layout a little bit. I felt like it was a little cluttered, and I didn't really like that. I do really like the new chat box, like just the way that it looks. It's a little bit cleaner. So I kind of cleaned things up and made it a little bit less cluttered. Let's go ahead and jump into another one, which I really like. So I hope you guys do too. We kind of updated to like a white and black theme versus the like orange with the colorized image. So I'm kind of in the process of swapping a lot of that stuff over just to stick on brand, so to speak. We'll try. Got a nice turn 2 into 3. Can't be too upset about that. Yep. Also excited, I got a few new little pieces of tech. I'm one of those stereotypical kind of people, YouTubers, so to speak, that really enjoy getting a lot of cool new gear and stuff like that. And not that this is by any means a tech channel, but I got some new tools that I'm really hoping kind of up the quality of the stream a little. Just to make it look a little bit nicer, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, but we'll see. First of those things is coming in today. I was gonna wait, but it should be here in time for the JDC game with Doug, in which we are pitting this deck against the Crabs, which I'm very nervous about, as it turns out. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just gonna set things up a little. Little concerned because this is the Sanctum deck, but hopefully they don't just outright win. Usually it's a bit slower, so I'm optimistic. They must have another Sanctum of All in their hand. Very curious to see how this ends up going. This is a cool deck. These Sanctum decks are really sweet. Deck, I have no clue who's gonna win in all honesty. Granted, I got destroyed. Proxy. So I have to ask, how good is his deck? If you're, don't tell me what's in the deck, but rate the deck on a scale from like, let's actually wait on this. On a scale from like just 1 to 5, and 5 being it's absolutely amazing, it's gonna be, you know, crazy good, to 1 being it's pretty much garbage, it's pure jank. I would like to know. I have intentionally not looked, so I'm just curious. Interesting. They're stuck on lands here pretty badly. So we can actually just win here. We did it. Let's not misclick and hit adapt though. Alex, I also have to ask, because he was talking about high alert and how he doesn't plan to run high alert. Is it a high alert deck? Yeah, this does feel good against Sanctum. Let's see. Crab burn is what he's doing. Crab burn. I would not be surprised if that's actually what he's doing. Not a deck list, but depending on things, I think you're either going to get ran over or go infinite before it matters. That is probably fair. I really like this infinite combo. It's very annoying to play, but it does work pretty efficiently. And the thing here is we literally don't have to do anything but put a ton of counters on this Incubation Druid, and then we can just attack. They're tapped out. They've got nothing. Let's go ahead and activate this. See how many times we can get. All right, we're up to 8. It's so slow. We have to get to 14. We could do that. The problem with this deck is that you only net 1 mana per. If you've only got 1 Leyline out, you only net 1 mana, so it just takes so long. The slowest part of the win con, yeah, you're exactly right. It like technically works. It's just super slow. Yeah, I wish you could infinite loop too. Like, clearly this is demonstrated that the opponent can't do anything based on the board state, and then obviously, like, I'm just gonna repeat this. So I wish that you could say, like, repeat process X number of times. Or something along those lines. That's not a perfect system. Surprised they haven't conceded. I'm not. They, people like to just wait and see what's gonna happen. But they seem to think, like, if I misclick, because it's very easy to misclick, then they could certainly just win next turn somehow, I'm sure. Probably not, actually, but they could get a lot closer. Well, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the fun. This is the deck. We have to do it one more time. All right, there we go. Finally, they conceded. All right, we gotta win. Let's do 1 or 2 more. We probably won't make it the full hour today, but so far we're doing all right with this deck. So surprisingly better than I thought. Oh, let's see. Wow, so cool. All right, 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Also, I wanted to mention, I need to make sure everybody in Discord knows this, but next week, speaking of combos, is Crazy Combo Week for the JDC. So if anybody has some crazy combos they would like to suggest, please do so in the Discord. That's going to be the best place to do it. I'm mulliganing that. I will keep this. Put that back, I think. Really like the mana base for this because everything is green or something, and something I should say. So it just makes it really clean and easy to play everything out. With such a green focus deck, it makes it easy. Kiki and Zealous Conscripts. Yeah, dude. Alex, let's do it. Let's just throw that out there. Alright. If only that were possible in Arena. That'd be fun. Kiki and Zealous. I miss the good old Splinter Twin days. That's not true. Splinter Twin was a sweet deck, but it was definitely a very bad deck for everybody involved. I'm just gonna play another Branching Evolution, I think. This is such a silly thing because they probably think I'm just trying to get a big Scavenging Ooze, which technically isn't wrong, but like that's not really the plan. They will print a worse version one day. It'll combo with Horax Tower Guard and boom, you'll have a historic deck. Yeah, it's probably fair. I'm sure they're gonna do something, but... Alright, well, that sucks. That's helpful. So do we go for the Simic Ascendancy though? I'm gonna say yeah. Let's slow this thing down and just see what happens. I'm optimistic. The cool thing is, assuming the Luminarch actually lands, we're gonna get like half or a quarter of the counters almost like right off the bat, which is kind of nice. I like this playlist. This is nice. This is Stream Beats playlist, by the way. Copyright free music, which is lovely. Let's just do this. Alright, 4 counters. Sure. Nice. That's pretty cool. You got me. Oh, even better. With 1 mana up, we're definitely going for this. We're on Simic Ascendancy, guys. That's the play. Alright, we're at 12. I'm gonna say no attacks. As long as they can't kill one of these, we're okay. They're obviously gonna leave this back, I think, but... Sure. Literally doesn't matter. Later, buddy. I hope you have a fun time. Thanks for hanging out, Alex. Really appreciate it, my man. And thank you. I'm gonna need the luck against Doug, I think. Alright, we're at 16. If I attack, we can technically put that up above 20. Do we think we'll die? Let's risk it. See what happens. So we have to not die this coming turn, but it's in their hands at this point. They also have to not have a Brazen Borrower and be able to not bounce the Simic Ascendancy, which would really suck. Cool. We're basically saying you have to kill us this turn. Or bounce the... Alright, we got there. We got there with Simic Ascendancy. Mission accomplished. That's all I've ever wanted. Alright, guys. I think what we're going to do is land on one final game. Whoops. An update available. Alright, well maybe now's a good time to end it then. That's fine. Guys, I just want to say again, really appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. We're going to try and stream a little bit more often, so we certainly appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Please make sure to tune in. Like I said, later this evening, if you're in our Discord, you'll see it. See a strategist, thank you so much. You will see the notification in our Discord, and we'll make sure you know what time we're going to be going up. But really excited to be facing off against Doug, and hopefully we can take a win. We didn't beat Rachel last week, so I'm really hoping we can do it this week. But thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it, and I will see you again in the next stream this evening.